Good morning, student. Myself, Sharu Mahajan, your computer teacher. Welcome to the computer session. In this session, we are going to learn about cloud computing. Though you know all about cloud computing as it's the part of your daily life, but still, I just want to disclose some hidden points about cloud computing. Now, what is cloud computing? Cloud computing is a technology that provides the resources and services over the internet. Cloud storage is an internet service that provides the storage facility to the computer users. As you use the Google Drive, this is also an example of cloud computing. Now, the reasons why we use the cloud computing: accessibility. Data and applications are available worldwide from any computer or device with an internet connection. This is the accessibility reason. Cost saving. The expense of software and high-end hardware shifts away from the users. Space saving. Floor space required for servers and other hardware shifts away from the user. Scalability provides the flexibility to increase or decrease the computing requirement as per the need. These are the main reasons why these days cloud computing is popular. Now we will talk about the advantages of cloud computing. It is most cost efficient method to use. It allows user to get large storage capacity for storing information. It allows user to access file over the internet. Users can allow others to access their files on internet. It makes data backup easy and less expensive. As you have already studied in the reasons, cost saving, it's the same. It's very less expensive method of data backup. It provides up-to-date versions of the softwares to the users. These are the main advantages of cloud computing. Now, service provider. Cloud computing is a technology that provides the resources and services over the internet. Some service providers are there to provide the various types of services for the free or the charge if fees, monthly or yearly. As Amazon Web Service, AWS, Google Cloud Platform, Google Drive, etc. Microsoft Azure, Microsoft OneDrive, etc. All these are the service providers which provide you the space over the internet, which provides cloud computing services to you. Now, characteristics of cloud computing. The main characteristics is on-demand self-service. That means users are able to get the cloud computing resources for almost any type of workload on demand and without requiring human interaction. Elasticity. You have an e-commerce business, then you are running your business with your 4 servers. At the time of Diwali sale, which comes once a year for a month, your demand increase. You need 3 more servers to cater your need. If you purchase 3 more servers, what will happen? It will increase your cost. So that's why with cloud computing, companies can scale up the resources as computing need increases and scale down the resources as computing need decreases. This is known as the elasticity. Pay per use. In the cloud computing, your computer resources are measured and you only pay for the resources and the workload you use. Resource pooling. Resource pooling allows the cloud providers to pool large scale IT resources to serve the multiple cloud customers. The cloud enables many users to enter and use data within the particular software hosted in the cloud. Now we will talk about types of clouds. There are 4 types of clouds mainly we found. First is private cloud. A private cloud is a proprietary architecture subscribed to or by an organization or by an individual. It is hosted by an organization and it is protected by security to form a barrier against the outside world. Only that particular individual or the organization can use this space. Public cloud. A public cloud is not the proprietary of any organization. It is not related to any single individual. The services provided in these clouds can be accessed by any organization or the individual. Hybrid cloud, it's the combination of private and public cloud. In a hybrid cloud, the services are offered to a limited and well-defined number of users. Community cloud, in community cloud, the services are offered to a group of organizations and the community with the common interests, such as linked ID. Link in ID. Okay. Now we will talk about the services which are provided by the cloud computing. There are three main services. As you can see on the screen, SaaS, PaaS and IaaS. SaaS, Software as a Service. It provides the software, network operating systems, middleware to the end users. PaaS is the Platform as a Service. It provides servers, storage, network, operating systems, and the middleware. Here, anyone can just explore and just take a trial of its software, developed software. Okay, whenever you have created a new app or the software, you can try it on the PaaS. It's a platform for the new software developers. IaaS is the infrastructure as a service. It provides the server, storage, and the network to the users. Now we will talk about Google Docs. Google Doc is nothing else. It's the three softwares: document, spreadsheet, and the presentation. Slideshow. Nowadays, forms are also introduced in the Google. That's also the part of the Google Docs. Now we will talk about the advantages कि गूगल के इन सॉफ्टवेयर्स में क्या फ़ायदा है. MS Office we are using, Microsoft Office, it's just similar to that. Okay, but Google Doc is free for the individual user. It doesn't need to be installed on any computer. We can access the application and all the documents wherever we have access, internet access. We have the internet access. There are no compatibility issue. कोई version issue नहीं आता. Wherever you have created, you can open anywhere. Documents are stored online, so no need to carry them. The data stored online is secure and well protected. There is no chance of leaking of your software without leaking of your passwords. So it's a safe platform. Now we will talk about Google Drive. You can store your files securely and open and edit from any device using the Google Drive. You get 15 GB of space in your drive for free. You always use this in your phones. You have the Google Drive and you just stored your pictures with the Google Photos, and it also goes on the Google Drive. That's all in this chapter. Hope you understand the concept of this chapter. See you soon in the next session. Till then, bye everyone.